Oh, hey guys, welcome back to That Potter Show, the show where everything on a topic of Harry Potter is, well, almost anything on the topic of Harry Potter is welcome. And sticking to my planned topic for this installment in the series, I'm going to be talking about the Sorting Hat. Now, the Sorting Hat actually had its origins as Godric Gryffindor's Wizard's Hat, and the founders at the time were looking for a way to be able to pick their students after they're gone for their houses. And it was Godric's idea to use his old hat. So he just whipped it off his head, and the four founders together enchanted it with all their knowledge and their magic to make the decisions for them, and so the Sorting Hat was born. At the beginning of every Hogwarts school year, it is the Sorting Hat's job to sort first years into their houses based on the preferences of the Hogwarts founders. So, if you're brave and chivalrous, you'll be sorted into Gryffindor. If you're hard-working, patient, and loyal, you'll be sorted into Hufflepuff. If you're intellectual, wise, and studious, you'll be sorted into Ravenclaw. And if you're cunning and ambitious, you'll be sorted into Slytherin. But what if you show the trace of all the houses? What then? You can only go into one. So if you show the trace of more than one house, well, I guess the Sorting Hat will decide based on which trait you show the most. If you embody the trace of one house but value the trace of another, it will just pick which house you belong in based on the traits you most value. And it may take up to 5 minutes to decide on where to place a student. These situations are known as hat stalls, and they only happen about once every 50 years or so. Some examples of well-known hat stalls include Hermione Granger, in which the Sorting Hat had to decide between Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. Because, yes, Hermione embodies the traits of a Ravenclaw, but values those of a Gryffindor. So she got sorted into Gryffindor. Likewise, for Minerva McGonagall, it was between Gryffindor and Ravenclaw for her, and the same outcome. Okay. Peter Pettigrew. Okay, now, the snake in the grass. The Hatstall moment for him was between Gryffindor and their direct rival house, Slytherin. He didn't embody any of the traits of Gryffindor, but he must have valued them at some point. So yes, he got sorted into Gryffindor. And Neville Longbottom was actually begging the Hat to sort him into Hufflepuff because he was intimidated by the expectations of becoming a Gryffindor. But seeing more of his parents in him than anything else, the Hat placed him in Gryffindor anyway. And now, of course, then we have Harry's famous sorting, in which the hat wanted to place him in Slytherin because it saw a bit of Voldemort inside him. But Harry begged it to place him anywhere that wasn't Slytherin and was placed in Gryffindor. And every year it makes up a new song to sing. And to date, we've heard all the Sorting Hat songs throughout the series in the first 6 books, and none of them in the film adaptations. Okay, so and now an interesting moment involving the Sorting Hat came in the 1870s when a boy named Angus Buchanan went to Hogwarts. Now, he's a known squib. He went to Hogwarts to try on the Sorting Hat and pushed himself ahead of a girl whose name had just been called, sat on the stool, the hat was placed on his head, and the hat kindly announced that he was a kind-hearted chap but was no wizard. He was a squib, and he was one of 11 children in a pure-blood family. But, yeah. And in the history of the school, he's the only squib to have tried on the Sorting Hat. The only one. So, which is why I had to bring it up here. So, and now, guys, I'm going to tell you that I'm a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff all the way. What house have you been sorted into? Let me know in the comments below this video. And I normally say what a personality test on the internet says doesn't count, because in the long run it doesn't. You have to have tried on the Sorting Hat in order to get the real verdict. But for those who haven't done that and have just done the online sorting test on wizardingworld.com, let me know your sorting in the comment below. And now, guys, that is it for this video. There will be another episode. And with the new TV series we got coming up based on the books, well, I would take you through the confirmed castings that we've had for certain characters. But I'm not going to do that. No. I'm going to address the rumours that have been floating around about Papa Asayadu's firing. Yeah, I know this has been getting covered a lot on the platform, so I'm going to give my 2 cents on it. Until then, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have us a magical time.